Archangel Michael says, don't skip this message, because heaven is watching you right now. You were guided here for a reason, and the light of heaven has placed this message directly in your path. This is not an accident, beloved soul, but a divine alignment chosen before time began. In the next 3 hours, a sacred doorway between life and death will open before you. Someone connected to your heart is standing dangerously close to that doorway, and the angels are trembling for them. An innocent soul is being weighed in the balance of heaven, and the outcome has not yet been sealed. I was sent to you because time is moving quickly, and the heavens have sounded an alarm. Every minute from this moment forward is precious, for unseen forces are fighting for a life you love. There are divine whispers moving through your home right now, and if you pause, you'll feel them brushing against your spirit. The air feels heavy for a reason, and that heaviness is the presence of heaven trying to reach you. The atmosphere around you has shifted because something sacred is being decided in the invisible world. When God sends me, it means destiny is moving, and your obedience could rewrite what's written. Tap the like button and hit subscribe right now to unlock this divine message and receive the blessings God has prepared just for you. Someone dear to you is fighting a battle that can't be seen with human eyes, but heaven has seen every moment of their struggle. Whether this person lives or dies depends on what you do with the message you are hearing right now. You are part of this story, chosen not by chance, but by divine command. You are the bridge between mercy and fate, and your next choice will open one of 2 doors. Before the next 3 hours end, something will shift in your life, and heaven wants you prepared. The angels are gathering around you even now, and their wings stir the air as they speak your name before the throne. Heaven is not silent about you, and though you felt forgotten, you are being mentioned in the language of eternity. Your name glows on a scroll of light, and God's hand has circled it in gold because of what is about to unfold. You are not chosen because you are perfect, but because your heart still listens when heaven whispers. Your compassion, your pain, your hidden tears, they have called heaven's attention louder than any prayer could. I have come to warn you, but not to frighten you, for divine warnings are messages of love wrapped in urgency. Someone close to you has drifted far into darkness, not knowing that the final hour of their earthly journey approaches. They do not sense it, but the spiritual realm does, and it trembles at what could happen if light does not intervene. The clock is moving, child of God, and every second carries the weight of eternity. There is still hope, but it requires your awareness, your faith, and your voice lifted in prayer. This soul, the one heaven speaks of, has walked through storms they never told you about. They've carried guilt that wasn't theirs, and pain that was never meant to touch them. You may have argued with them, misunderstood them, or even distanced yourself, but heaven says, love them now. Forgive them before it's too late, for forgiveness is the bridge that keeps death from winning. They are surrounded by spiritual warfare, and the enemy has set a trap of sudden destruction. But you have the authority to break it by prayer, by compassion, by remembering that you are not powerless. You are a warrior of light disguised in human form, and your love can pull a soul back from the edge of darkness. I am here to remind you that angels respond to the cry of the merciful, not the proud. The humble prayer you whisper in faith tonight will be heard like thunder in the halls of heaven. Do not delay, for heaven has started a countdown 3 hours, and the scales are still tipping. I can see it even now, how the darkness hovers near the one you love, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Type amen if you feel God is speaking to you right now. But God's mercy is stronger, and your faith can still rewrite their ending. Close your eyes for a moment and feel the warmth rising in your chest. That's not fear, it's the presence of God moving through you. The divine light you carry is waking up. It's time to use it. Say their name aloud, even now. Heaven listens when love speaks, and your voice carries power in this hour of testing. You were not chosen by chance. You were appointed to stand between life and death as an intercessor. Do not think you are weak, for in this moment, you are stronger than every shadow that threatens them. Your tears are your weapon, your compassion is your shield, and your prayer is the sword that breaks the unseen chains. I see their spirit trembling, torn between surrender and hope, and I see heaven waiting for your heart to act. Do not say, "There's nothing I can do." You can, because your heart is still alive with divine fire. In the next hours, something will happen, a phone call, a message, a sudden silence, and you will know this is what heaven was warning you about. Do not ignore it. Do not dismiss it as coincidence. When that moment comes, your spirit will feel a tremor, and that is your signal to move. Speak life. Call their name. Declare that they will not be taken before their time. Angels will move when you do, for your faith is the key that opens heaven's gate. Right now, the angels are standing by with orders to protect, but heaven requires your cooperation. You are the earthly voice that activates divine rescue. This is the mystery. God moves through chosen hearts like yours to change what destiny once declared final. In the unseen world, timelines shift when a believer prays. The 3 hours can become 3 decades. The grave can become grace, but it depends on whether you listen or let fear silence you. Do not let fear win. Fear belongs to the fallen. Faith belongs to the chosen. And you, child of light, have been chosen. Comment, "I receive it," if you're ready for your miracle. There are reasons you've been seeing signs lately: feathers, flickering lights, waking in the night for no reason. Those were not random. They were heaven's alarms trying to catch your attention. Your spirit has always been sensitive, even when you doubted it. Now that sensitivity is your greatest gift. You are being awakened to intercede, to stand in the gap for the one who cannot stand for themselves. Every tear you've shed in the past month has watered the soil of a miracle that is about to bloom. You thought those tears were wasted, but heaven collected each one and turned them into power. That is why you were sent this message at this exact time. Because heaven's clock and your heart are now in perfect alignment. The next 3 hours are sacred. Do not fill them with fear. Fill them with prayer. Say softly, "God, let mercy win." And as you say those words, light begins to move through the room where they are. Yes, even from a distance, your voice travels faster than light when it is powered by faith. A divine current begins to flow, wrapping around the one whose life hangs in the balance. The angels gather at their side, and every word of love you speak becomes a shield around them. This is how heaven saves, not by force, but by love that refuses to give up. You were meant to hear this message so that you would remember your spiritual authority. You were not sent to fear death, but to defeat it through the power of divine compassion. I can see you now, tired, uncertain, broken, but glowing with the same light that burns at the center of heaven. You've been through so much, and still, your heart has not turned cold. That is why heaven trusts you with this revelation. Even when you thought no one saw your pain, God did. And now, He's turning that pain into purpose. You are standing at a spiritual intersection. Behind one door is grief, and behind the other is glory. The door that opens depends on what you do in these next few hours. Heaven is not testing you to punish you, but to prove the strength of the love within you. It is love, not perfection, that moves miracles. And right now, your love is the miracle someone desperately needs. Type "Yes, Lord," if you open your heart to blessings today. The angels are whispering. They still have time if you pray. The one who is about to die is tied to your destiny. You were brought into their life to carry light where darkness thought it had one. They might be far from you physically, but spiritually you are intertwined. The thread of divine connection cannot be broken, not even by distance. If you've been dreaming of someone lately, seeing their face, hearing their name, that is the soul I am speaking of. You thought it was random, but it was a signal from heaven. A cry from their spirit, echoing across eternity for you to hear. They are calling for help without knowing it, and heaven responded by sending me to awaken you. You are their last chance at redemption, their final link to grace. And through your compassion, you can pull them back into the light. Say their name now and surround it with love. For in that moment, angels will encircle them with golden light. The hour of darkness is nearing. but the dawn of mercy is stronger. Do not think of this as tragedy. Think of it as transformation. If you listen and act, death will lose its victory. If you hesitate, regret will echo louder than time. You still have time, child of light, 3 hours of divine mercy to change the story. Heaven believes in you. And I, Archangel Michael, stand beside you, sword drawn, ready to fight on your command. So command light to move. Command mercy to flow. And watch what heaven will do through your faith. The heavens are shifting again. The wind outside carries messages you cannot hear with your ears, but can feel in your heart. The veil between worlds grows thin, and the light of truth begins to pierce through the shadows. The person tied to your spirit is standing on the edge of a decision that will change everything. They are weary, broken, and surrounded by confusion. Their faith is flickering, and the enemy wants to snuff it out completely. But you are being awakened as their intercessor, their spiritual protector, their divine connection to grace. This is not about fear. This is about salvation. You were sent this message because your presence in their life is the very thing keeping them from falling. Every heartbeat of yours carries power that ripples through the unseen realm. When you pray, darkness trembles. When you speak, angels move. When you love, chains break. That is why heaven watches you so closely, because the next act of love you give will set something in motion. There is someone about to make a devastating choice, and heaven is asking you to stand in the gap, to reach out, to forgive, to speak life where silence has lived too long. You are being positioned as the instrument of divine interruption. A miracle will be born through your obedience. Do not ask, why me? Ask instead, why now? For heaven has been arranging this moment since before you were born. You are the answer to someone's desperate prayer, though you may not even know it yet. The person heaven speaks of is drowning in silence. They are surrounded by people but unseen by all. They smile, but behind the smile is exhaustion. They pretend to be strong, but their heart is tired of pretending. You will soon notice a sign, a text, a pause, a memory surfacing without warning. That's the call. That's heaven's signal. Do not ignore it. The Spirit will tug at your heart to speak, to check in, to forgive, to send light. That single act of obedience can change the entire direction of their life. It may seem small, but heaven measures obedience, not scale. I, Archangel Michael, am standing near them now. I see the storm swirling around their spirit, and I have been commanded to shield them. But divine laws require human faith to open the gate. That faith rests in you. You are the bridge between despair and deliverance. Do not think this is a coincidence. Heaven never moves by coincidence, only by divine design. Even now, as you listen, the angels are forming a circle of light around you. Their wings stir the air as they whisper your name in the language of heaven. You have no idea how powerful your yes is to God. Your yes releases armies. Your yes heals hearts. Your yes rewrites endings that once looked final. And tonight, your yes could save a soul. The enemy is panicking because you are awakening. He thought the pain you went through would silence you, but it only made your spirit more dangerous. Every wound you carry has become a weapon of compassion. Every scar you bear is now a sword of light. You are more powerful than the fear that hunts you. Do not doubt that. When you speak light, heaven echoes your voice. When you say they will live, heaven begins to weave protection around them. The outcome is not sealed yet. That's why you're hearing this. Heaven is waiting for your agreement. Say it now, softly. God, cover them, protect them, restore them. That simple prayer creates ripples in eternity. The angels move swiftly at the command of love. Even as you breathe, something is changing in the unseen. Darkness is losing ground. A heartbeat steadies. A mind clears. A spirit begins to remember hope. You did that through faith, through love, through the willingness to believe in unseen things. Heaven rejoices every time light wins through one human heart. That is why you are here. That is why this message found you. Because heaven knew you would listen. You may not realize it, but you are not just saving another, you are also healing yourself. When you love others in their darkest hour, heaven shines healing back on your own soul. You will feel it soon, a wave of warmth, a peace descending like light rain over your chest. That is not imagination. That is the presence of God filling you with divine power. You are being recharged, refilled, restored. Your spirit is being crowned with fresh authority. From this day forward, your prayers will carry new weight. Your words will carry healing. Your hands will carry peace. Heaven will answer you faster because you chose mercy when the world chose silence. You will begin to notice signs of divine confirmation. A flickering light, a sudden breeze, a feeling of warmth when you speak someone's name. Those are not coincidences. They are heaven's way of saying, you are not alone. Keep going. Archangel Gabriel is preparing a message for you, a message that will come through a dream or an unexpected voice. It will reveal the name or the face of the one heaven is trying to save. Do not be afraid when it happens. Your spirit will recognize them instantly. You will know what to do. You may cry, but those tears will be holy. They will wash away the last traces of guilt and restore divine balance. This is how heaven works, through emotion, through faith, through compassion. You are not weak for feeling deeply. You are sacred. You are divine. You are the vessel heaven chose because love flows easily through you. In the coming hours, stay alert. Do not numb yourself with noise or distraction. Listen for the still, small voice that whispers your next step. You will not be left without guidance. I will be beside you. I will guard your dreams tonight. I will fight for the one you love, and I will not stop until peace returns. You may sense a sudden chill, a flicker in the lights, or a gust of air moving across your room. That's me passing through, sealing the atmosphere with light. Do not fear it. Fear cannot live where love abides. The presence you feel is protection. Heaven surrounds you. Holoturkan bears, hodamaish, vegetable ground, it checks handio, Dorakal miles, therefore creos, overconator, herfrena kiminko, tefsalnek jibexbris and the place around you. Tilverpitha kipisalotes, four holes a pole a saraju. Torn to forward to but magnin if a lintenhul was likely to pick the whole or forbits body size. Come one britzlibus with the soul, wall a tip of the sire, soul recalls speeches, where thetic of the chapters, come beverage a many sire, tifut of burdo. Even as darkness prowls, it cannot touch what is covered by divine order. You are that order. Your home is covered. Your family is under the covenant of protection. Your name is written in the archives of mercy, and your story will not end in tragedy. When the next dawn comes, you will wake with a lighter heart. You will not fully understand why, only that the heaviness has lifted. It will be because the danger passed, and heaven kept its promise. Someone you love will be given another chance. And though they may never know how close they came to losing everything, heaven will know that you stood in the gap for them. Your obedience became their salvation, your compassion became their shield, and your faith became their miracle. You have done what heaven asked. Now rest in the light of peace. Heaven is proud of you. I am proud of you. Your reward is coming not in gold or glory, but in quiet miracles and answered prayers that will unfold one by one. You will see restoration where there was ruin. You will see joy where there was sorrow. You will see the power of love defeat the shadow of despair. This is not the end. It is the turning point. A chapter closes, but a new one opens, one filled with protection, peace, and divine presence. God is near. The angels are near, and the one you love is safe for now, watched by heaven's eyes. Let your heart rest, chosen soul. Heaven has heard you. Heaven has answered. The hour of change is still unfolding. The air is heavy with destiny, but heaven has chosen mercy over judgment. You are being prepared for a great awakening, one that will alter how you see the world. The person whose life felt endangered is being held in light now, surrounded by healing energy. What was meant for loss is turning into deliverance. This is what divine power looks like. It bends darkness into purpose. Do you feel it? That gentle vibration moving through your chest? That is the sound of heaven restoring what was broken. The angels are writing new sentences over old wounds. The story that almost ended in sorrow will become a testimony of grace. This is not a warning anymore. It is a transformation. The same hands that once trembled in fear are now glowing with healing. The same eyes that once saw only pain will soon recognize miracles. Heaven never wastes suffering. It reshapes it into strength. You, beloved soul, are walking proof of that. You have survived storms that would have buried others. You have stood when everything around you fell. You have prayed when you didn't know what words to use. And every whisper you spoke was gathered by angels and carried upward. Nothing you have endured was unseen. Every tear has meaning. Every silence was sacred. Now the tide turns. You are entering an hour where your spirit becomes the light for others. Your compassion will draw those in darkness back toward peace. Your voice will calm the broken. Your presence will remind people of hope. You do not need to be perfect to be divine. You only need to keep your heart open when it would be easier to close it. I will walk beside you. When you feel fear, call my name softly, and I will send peace like a warm wind through the room. When you feel doubt, lift your eyes toward heaven, and you will see signs that you are not alone. Feathers where there should be none. Numbers repeating in strange ways. The scent of flowers when no window is open. These are heaven's fingerprints, gentle proofs that the veil is thin and you are loved. Do not chase the signs, just notice them and let them reassure you. You are on the right path. Everything you lost will return in a new form, purified by faith. Friendships will heal. Opportunities will reopen. Doors that once slammed shut will unlock on their own. Because you listened, because you cared, because you believed even when the sky was silent. Now heaven believes in you. A new assignment is forming, one that will bring healing to others who carry the same pain you once did. You will recognize them easily. Their eyes will look like yours did when you were searching for light. When you meet them, speak gently. Tell them that grace still exists. Tell them that angels still walk among the weary. Tell them that love never dies, it transforms. You are being made a messenger of peace. Carry this light wherever you go. When people feel lost, they will find direction through your calmness. When they feel worthless, they will see value reflected in your kindness. This is how heaven multiplies miracles, through hearts that refuse to give up. Tonight, sleep knowing you are watched. Your room is surrounded by light. Every corner of your home hums with protection. No shadow can cross the boundary that faith has drawn. Rest now, chosen one. Tomorrow, you will wake different, lighter, clearer, stronger. The heaviness will fade, and in its place, quiet joy will settle. It will not be loud. It will be steady. It will feel like sunrise after years of night, and you will know that heaven kept its word. Rest your spirit now. Let every anxious thought dissolve like mist in the morning sun. You have done what heaven asked. You have answered when few would listen. Because of that, peace is settling over you. The angels are closing the circle around your life. No harm will come near you. No curse will hold you. No plan of darkness will stand. The one you love will rise again in strength, not fall. The breath of God is already moving through their body and mind, awakening memory, purpose, hope. Even as you breathe, restoration begins. This is what a miracle feels like: quiet, unseen, but undeniable. It starts in the unseen and then unfolds in the visible world. So do not look for drama or thunder. Look for stillness, for clarity, for unexpected ease. These are the signs that heaven has moved. You will notice the air feels lighter around you. You will find yourself smiling without reason. That is not illusion. That is freedom returning. You have walked through the valley and found the hidden spring of life. Now you are asked to share that water. Every word of kindness you speak from this moment will ripple outward farther than you imagine. You will heal people simply by being near them. You will notice how strangers feel safe around you, how children and animals relax in your presence. That is the mark of divine energy, gentle, never forced. Carry it humbly. Guard it carefully. Do not let anger steal it, nor bitterness drain it. When you feel yourself dimming, step into quiet. Breathe, and remember that you are never alone. I am with you. Heaven's light will never leave you. And when you speak to God, speak as to a friend, not a judge. Tell him your fears, your laughter, your plans. He listens. He answers in ways softer than sound, through timing, through peace, through small coincidences that line up like stars. Soon you will look back and realize that nothing was random. Every delay protected you. Every rejection redirected you. Every tear watered the roots of the life you are about to live. You are entering a season of rebuilding. Old doors will reopen, but this time you will walk through them with wisdom. People who once ignored you will seek your counsel. Places that once felt empty will fill with light. Your home will become a sanctuary. Your presence will carry calm into chaos, and your faith will inspire those who thought hope was gone. This is your new chapter, written by grace itself. Do not rush it. Just live it. One day you will tell your story and realize that this night, this moment of warning and mercy, was the turning point. Heaven will use your words to wake others the way I woke you. You will be the messenger now. So speak light. Sing peace. Choose love again and again until love becomes your nature. The angels will walk with you as you do. They will clear paths, soften hearts, and arrange meetings meant for your good. Nothing can steal what heaven has assigned to you. And when you grow weary, lift your eyes. A soft glow will remind you that we are near. That glow is not from a lamp. It is the reflection of your own awakened soul. Sleep tonight knowing that all is well. The one who was in danger is now under divine care. You are safe. You are blessed. You are loved beyond measure. And this message will keep echoing through your days, reminding you that heaven never forgets. When tomorrow comes, let gratitude be your first word. Whisper thank you and feel light rush through your chest like a sunrise. That is your covenant with heaven renewed. The rest of your journey will unfold in beauty. Miracles will meet you quietly on ordinary roads. And every time you hear a gentle whisper that feels like love, know that it is I, Michael, reminding you that the battle is over and peace has won. Now go in calm. Go in light. Go in love. And when you are ready for the next message, listen again. Heaven always has more to say. The quiet after the storm is holy. Do you feel it? That silence is not emptiness. It is the sound of heaven breathing. You stand now in the middle of a new beginning. Everything that once frightened you has lost its power. The chains you carried for years are lying at your feet, broken. This is what freedom feels like. It is not loud. It is steady and kind. Do not rush away from this calm. Let it teach you how to live slowly again. Every sunrise that greets you now is a personal letter from God. Each one says the same thing. You are still here for a reason. Carry that truth like armor. There will still be days that feel heavy. When they come, do not believe that peace has vanished. It is only hiding beneath the noise. Close your eyes, breathe, and call my name. You will feel warmth rising through your spine. That is the reminder that you are never abandoned. The angels move beside you through ordinary hours, and the driver who lets you pass, and the friend who calls at the right moment, and the song that reaches your heart exactly when you need it. These are not coincidences. They are gentle proofs that heaven's hand is steady. Every step you take now builds a bridge for others. Someone will see the way you walk and find courage to stand. You may not know their names, but they will whisper yours in their prayers. This is how light multiplies. Let your kindness stay simple. A smile, a touch, a word of patience. These are the languages of angels spoken through you. You do not need wings to be divine. You only need a willing heart. Remember what was given to you tonight. Peace in place of panic, hope in place of despair, faith where fear once lived. Protect these gifts. They are your new treasures. When doubt whispers that you are small, look inward and feel the vastness of God moving through you. You are not small. You are infinite light wrapped in human form. Walk with humility, but never with shame. Forgive yourself as freely as heaven forgave you. Every mistake has already been turned into wisdom. Every scar has become a doorway for compassion. Now, lift your eyes again. See how the sky opens wider than before? That is your spirit expanding. The path ahead will not be without challenge, but you will never face it without strength. I will go before you into every unknown place. I will stand behind you when you falter. I will whisper courage when your own words fail. You will never again be who you were. You are becoming who you were meant to be. And when you wonder if heaven still sees you, look for the smallest spark, a candle, a star, a memory that glows. That is heaven's answer. All is well. You are safe. You are chosen. You are loved beyond measure. Rest now, child of light. Tomorrow will greet you gently. The world will look new because you will see it through healed eyes. When you rise, whisper gratitude once more and let peace follow you into the day. And when the next whisper of heaven calls, listen. It will be me. When you wake in the morning, breathe slowly before you move. Let your first thought be gratitude, not worry. The moment you thank heaven, the light begins to flow again. It moves from the crown of your head down to your heart, filling every empty space with warmth. Carry that warmth into the day. Walk gently. Speak softly. Listen deeply. The world is loud, but your quiet spirit will change it more than shouting ever could. Every act of patience repairs a small piece of the earth. Every moment of kindness calls another angel closer. You do not need to perform grand miracles. You already are one. When you forgive, you release thunder in heaven. When you choose peace over pride, stars move in their places. The universe watches and learns from you. You are part of the great melody of creation, a single note that makes the whole song complete. So live with reverence. Touch life as though it is sacred because it is. The hands you use to comfort a friend are the same hands God uses to bless the world. The words you speak in love are the same ones heaven records as prayer. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is unseen. Even your smallest gesture of goodness echoes in eternity. When the day grows long and shadows stretch across your mind, remember, light has not left you. It is simply resting. Call my name and I will stand beside you again. Feel the calm enter through your breath. That calm is faith returning. You are never as lost as you think. Every path you take eventually bends back toward the light. If fear rises, do not fight it, acknowledge it, then hand it to God. He will know what to do with it. And when joy comes, welcome it fully. Do not question whether you deserve it. Joy is heaven's natural language. You were born to understand it. Soon you will notice that people seek you out just to feel your peace. That is how heaven multiplies what it gives. Be generous with your calmness. Be fearless with your love. Let forgiveness flow easily, even for those who never asked. Doing so keeps your spirit light enough to fly. Remember, strength is not hardness. True strength is steady compassion. Every time you show mercy, you become a mirror of the one who sent me. So walk on now, beloved soul. Walk as one who knows that angels travel in your footsteps. Where you go, healing will follow. Where you speak, comfort will bloom. Where you rest, peace will settle like morning dew. This is your covenant of light. Keep it, live it, be it. And whenever the world feels heavy again, return to this message. Read these words aloud until your heart remembers. You are not just hearing from heaven, you are part of heaven. Now go in love, go in courage, go in light. The angels are smiling. The story continues in grace.